In this video, I'll be showing you how I replace the back glass on an iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the way I've replaced it. I know most people open the phone first and take out delicate parts before taking out the glass, but this method has worked good for me. So please let me know in the comments if you've tried this method and have had any complications to your phone. To start, I use a laser machine to help soften the glue on the back glass. This process normally takes about 10 minutes, so I'll start it right away and get back when it's all done. After taking it out of the laser machine, next thing I do is to pick out the glass to make it clean enough so I can slap on the new glass. Before I pick the glass out, I want to protect myself, so I always put on safety gloves, a protective goggle to protect my eyes, face mask, and I start picking out the glass with a precision knife. As you can see, it comes out easy, and while picking, I try to slant the phone sideways. That way, it limits pieces of glass from getting inside the phone. If you're worried about pieces of glass getting in the phone, you can later open the screen and clean out any piece of glass you find. But so far, this method has worked for me, and I've not had any complications so far. If you try this method, please let me know how it goes in the comments below. So you can see one of the MagSafe magnets. To take them out, you can use heat or alcohol and just slide in your precision knife, and it should come out easy. Or you can also buy the glass, which comes with MagSafe magnets attached to the glass. Normally when I get to the darker parts of the glass, I really take my time and apply some 99% rubbing alcohol, just a little bit, make sure it doesn't overflow. Because there are flex cables around these areas, so I want to gently pick the glasses out. That way I don't damage any flex cable. For purpose of making this video, I won't be holding this phone to the side so much, so I can actually show you how I pick out the glass. I can apply a little bit more alcohol. Also, another way I try to prevent glass from getting in the phone is by putting tape in the holes. That way it stops glass from going in. So now I'm close to the charging coil. Put a little bit of rubbing alcohol, just enough to soften the adhesive. Then now I can pick out the glass easily. And now you have it out. You can go ahead to transfer the MagSafe magnets to the new glass, or you can later transfer it by taking them out and applying some glue around the coil and gluing them on. If you feel any difficulty anywhere, remember to apply a little bit of alcohol. That should help soften the adhesive and make it easier to pick out the glass. So now get into the darker parts, apply a little bit of alcohol. That will soften the glue. Now I can take it out easily. So now we're close to the hardest part. We'll need to be super careful around the flashlight because we can easily damage the flex cable when we try to pull out the glass. To be able to take out this glass, we'll need to break it. So this is a breaker tool I normally use. It creates a crack every time. That way it's easier to pick out the glass. Here I like to use my Phillips screwdriver and gently pick out the glass. Making sure I don't really force it. That way I don't damage anything. Patience is key here. If it feels difficult, create more cracks. And I apply a little bit more alcohol to help soften the adhesive. As you can see, this is the most difficult part of picking out the glass. I normally take my time. Okay, now I think I've successfully taken out the glass. I normally just go around to clean it a little bit, just to make sure no piece of glass is left. That way it's smooth enough. I can put on the new glass and it sits flush. I'll grab a piece of cloth, apply some alcohol on it so I can use it to clean the back. And this should help me clean it easier. I'm always taking my time. I'm being gentle when I do anything. Patience is key, else I might end up making things hard for myself. So now I can clean out the burnt glue. I'm not looking to make it perfect, but clean enough. That way once I apply the new glue, it's going to stick on. The glue I normally use is the E8000 glue, which works good for weathers in North America, but might not be good for weathers that have hotter temperatures. So I like to use my Phillips screwdriver to take out as much burnt glue and leftover piece of glass on the edges. So right now I'm just cleaning all the burnt glue. I'm going to clean as much as possible. I'm not looking for perfection, just clean enough so that when I apply the glue, I'm going to let the glass sit firm. And I'll test the new glass to see if it feels firm and flush. So far it feels flush, which means it's good enough. Next step will be to add the glue. then place the new glass. I'll just clean it one more time with rubbing alcohol. So I'll show you how I put back the MagSafe magnets. First I'll apply some glue. So to the bottom here, then around here, make it a circle. And I'll leave it to the side to dry for a little bit, for about 2 minutes. So the easiest way I found to pick out the MagSafe magnets is using rubbing alcohol and sometimes a mixture of heat. Now the glue is dry enough, I stick the magnet on. And that was the last one. You can see how long that took. It took a while. Oh, before I forget, this last one that goes below here. And it's all in now. Got the MagSafe magnets. Time to slap the new glass on. Just test it to see if it feels flush. That looks good so far. Now I'll take it out. Now apply some glue. I like to start with the edges, go around all the way. I don't think there's a right way to do this or a wrong way. I just put enough glue as much as needed. If you think there's a better way to do this repair, write in the comments below and let me know, because I'd like to know. The other option I normally do is changing the whole housing. So picking out all the parts and transferring it to the new housing, which can be risky because I can end up damaging most of the parts while I'm taking them out. This seems to be the safest method for me, and it's worked. I haven't had any problems so far. After applying some glue, I like to leave it to sit for about 5 minutes. So after leaving for about 5 minutes, slap the glass on. Now gently press it down. And I like to clean out any excess glue. Can always clean it out later, but this is a good time to clean it out. The glue is not yet super dry. And now look at that, looks pretty good. Finally, I like to put some clips to hold it down. I leave it to sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I take the clips out. If you'd like to see more videos like this, check the video on the right. And for more repair videos, check the playlist on the left. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.